Citing in SciFlow can be done in two ways. You can either type in-text citations for the running text and citations for the bibliography by hand, which is perfectly fine but takes time, or you can automate the process and order SciFlow to apply citation style to your references in the running text and the bibliography at the same time autonomously. While the former option is self-explanatory, there's one requirement that must be met for the automated citing to work, and that is to import the reference's metadata into SciFlow. Basically, what the automated citing does is to follow a chosen style's instruction on how to construct a citation. For some templates, you can choose from different citation styles, and others only allow one specific style. With the style selected, the export then commits to decisions like where the title goes, where the author names and the publication date appear. As we see here as we visit some of the styles, all decisions different for each one of them, and all decisions taken over by SciFlow, so you don't have to. But for that to work, SciFlow needs to know these informations like title, author names, etc. These are the metadata that are so crucial for automatic citing to function. The best way to gather and maintain these infos is through a reference management software like this. There are plenty of them out there, but all of them are compatible with SciFlow. What it boils down to for any of them is that you fill out these fields that describe the crucial metadata. If you currently don't use one, we wholeheartedly recommend Zotero, but you can't really pick a wrong one here. When that is done, you only need to transfer the metadata to SciFlow, and this is done through the reference library menu. For those reference managers that allow it, that can either be done through a direct API, where the entries then appear in your library directly through synchronization, or for the others through the upload of bib files, which you can produce via the respective manager, and that puts the desired entries at your disposal this way. Sadly, we don't have the time here to lay down the incorporation of every single management software there is, but you'll find any help you may need here in the context menu of the reference library through those Learn More support articles. Once your import of references is complete, you can start the merry citing. Letting SciFlow know where exactly you want a citation to appear is rather straightforward. Open the reference library, and under the rider Personal, you see all the references available to you. Grab one of choice and place it at the desired position in the running text via drag and drop. Then there appears the citation, and don't worry, this isn't a preview of how it'll ultimately look, just merely a placeholder, which, upon a further click on it, opens a citing menu. Here you can edit specifics like entering a prefix, determining a page range, or even select custom ways of displaying your in-text citation. Confirm your choices via the Insert button and continue on. Another way to place a citation is the Cite button in the Format bar. Depending on the position of your cursor, it places the reference of your choice there after you search for it either by name or by author. Once again, leading you to the citation menu that we covered beforehand. And that is it already for placing a citation. One thing worthy of noting though is that references placed in the document are listed here in the reference library under the tab This Document, making it easier to find the sources you already incorporated, and on top of that, also allowing co-authors to share them without having them in their own personal library. The This Document tab is also relevant when it comes to updating your placed references, and you fetch new infos here for a specific source or here for all placed references. The changes you fetch come from updates to the metadata of a source in your personal library. For that to happen, new information can easily be applied the same two ways you brought them into SciFlow in the first place, either by synchronizing through the API of compatible managers, which transfers new information into SciFlow directly and applies any changes to the entry in question, or by simply uploading an updated version of one or more references as a bib file. Again, the imported new information about an entry is applied directly to the entry after the upload. Please note, in order for SciFlow to recognize and apply updates to bib entries correctly, that you follow the necessary steps explained in our support articles for producing a bib file with the respective reference manager. With that, and depending on how attentive you were up to this point, you have everything you need to start writing a text on your own. But deep inside, we all know that it's only half the fun working alone. So next up, collaboration.